Hi guys, we're back with you. Today I'm gonna go over a set for Tiklipse, which is actually a kind of a wall for Cephalops. And why don't we talk about what Cephalops can actually do, and why does Tiklipse makes it a really good wall for it? So, Cephalops is actually weak to plant like electric, bug type, and toxic type. Plant type, which for Cephalops, let's just say what move Cephalops get. It gets Soul Drain, Tsunami, Icicle Trap, and also Frost Beam. So its weakness is basically plant type, which gets covered with its Frost Beam. So no actual plant type wanna actually swap into this, and it also gets counters but get yeah get hit hard by Soul Drain due to plant type being weak to dark, and light type don't wanna really swap in. You have Soul Rain, which is gonna do a fat damage, but not for Tiklipse since the ability Total Eclipse it absorbs light and dark type, and Electric is actually weak to water, and even for like stuff like Zulong, Joltooth, Electric paired with a ancient type, it's not no longer weak to water type, but Soul Rain is still gonna do a lot, cause both of them being really frail on the defense side. And bug type, you have like Icicle Trap and Frost Beam. They don't want to swap it into you. And toxic type, there's not much of a toxic type, and Soul Drain basically can just kind of deal with them. So it's actually really scary to deal with. And the Cephalops, I mean the Tiklipse set I'm going over there, it actually did kind of a good job, I would say. I mean, and do keep in mind, it's not actually a wall, it's a check. It have difference, alright? Walls is basically you can heal and stuff and take no damage at all. But Eclipse, you can only take a certain amount of damage. And yeah, you won't want to always swap into this, so yeah. It's just a kind of a more of a check for it. So yeah, let's go into the set then. Here's the set on the screen right now. We are running Smart, Clever, Very Frail. The ability Total Eclipse for sure. The item Health Amulet. So let's get into TP Xiaohui. 120 speed with +1 lets you outspeed very nimble Zilong, and I'll get into another thing that you can actually change with the set later. So yeah, with +1 you outspeed very nimble to an investment Zilong, and people ain't running V nimble Gobidamic, so you kind of just outspeed mostly the thing, even though only if like someone's crazy running very nimble Gobidamic, which I don't think will much happen. So yeah, and the range, defense, and the HP. Let's talk about the HP first, since yeah that makes more sense. So 184 HP in total, and makes you regen 12 HP per turn with Health Amulet, due to Health Amulet returning 1/16th of your health per turn, and 12 energy just makes you fire off 3 Raging Howl and 1 Gamma Pulse. So the range, defense, and the HP investment with the Health Amulet actually lets you tank 3 hit, 3 Tsunami from a smart 200 investment non-water essence Cephalops, which is pretty cool. And just you won't always get hit by um, Tsunami due to people are running pressing Soul Drainer often, and the rest just put into range defense. I mean range attack is to hit as hard. Let's talk about the moveset. Luminous Roar, Raging Howl, Gamma Pulse, and Dodge. The reason of running Dodge is cause if you wanna be a wall, then you don't wanna actually lose any HP on running Scapegoat. You wanna just yeah avoid attack and stuff like that, and you can actually annoy Cephalops out due to it costing a lot of energy to click a move and stuff like that. And Gamma Pulse is to just hit super effective move for Cephalops. When you're, if you guys didn't know, Luminous Roar is actually a move that follows the typing of the Loomian, and Tiklipse is just kind of a light and dark type, even though it's actually a light type for Total Eclipse. But if you're running like Circadian, it swaps either every turn to light, dark, light, dark. But if you're using Total Eclipse, it basically makes the move dark and light type. So yeah, so it won't be hitting super effective. It's just neutral. So yeah. And then Gamma Pulse is ain't actually gonna 2-hit KO them. So this is what I'm gonna talk about on the second, on the changes you guys can make on that. And Raging Howl is just for coverage and stuff like that. And you don't want to run Dice Burst due to a lot of counter being in the meta right now. Protagon takes it kind of well, I would say, and outspeed you. And Stratosaur, a lot of stallers running very clever Stratosaur, which are gonna do nothing at all, like nothing, and they can just purge it away instantly. And Terraclaw, Sworder, and stuff like that that people are using, yeah, you won't gonna hit, you won't want to set up. So yeah. So let's get into the things that you can change with the set. So as I was saying, the speed is to let you outspeed 200 very nimble Zulong, right? But you can choose to not do that, but run 24 speed on, and when you're +1, you actually outspeed very nimble Tetep, which no one's run. It's just mostly for very nimble Garbantis that for you to outspeed, and Raging Howl does do half. So yeah, and most of them just go into range attack. After this, you're gonna 2-hit Cephalops with Gamma Pulse. So yeah, that's actually pretty cool. And so yeah, you guys can let me know on what set you guys want to see next on the video. I'll try to work on them, and yeah, more video to become. So yeah, that's it for this video, guys. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.